Hey guys, it's Denise, and this week I'm doing a video on how to be okay. There are a lot of people right now that are close to me that are going through a really hard time, and I thought that this would be a good time to make a video on how to be okay. And I'm kind of abandoning my script for this video because I realized I wanted to be a little bit more honest and say, I'm actually not okay myself. But wait, this video is on how to be okay. How are you supposed to trust me to give you advice when I myself am not okay? And I thought about that, but then I realized, you know what, it's okay to be vulnerable, and if anything, it only makes me more relatable. And I feel like I want you guys to feel like you can relate to me. And there's no rule book or manual on how to be okay, but I can give you some steps that I hope can at least guide you on your way there. And we can take these steps together and it'll be a big, great adventure. The first step to being okay is to accept that you're not okay. So again, to be okay, first recognize that you're not okay. The reason I started YouTube was because I got out of a struggle stronger than I did when entering it, and I thought that YouTube would be a great way for me to kind of share my experiences and my story with that. But I didn't realize how soon it would be until I'd be going through another struggle. And life is kind of surprising that way, and it will throw you curveballs when you least expect it. And I kind of just decided to put on a game face and fake it till I made it. And you know, sometimes that works, but in this case there is no shortcut. You just have to push through it. That being said, the next step is not to get over it, but to get through it. By that I mean, people will tell you to build bridges and get over it. And you know, that works. You can get over something that way. But the most fulfilling way that I've gone out of struggles was by going through it instead of over it. And so, in other words, instead of building bridges, just dive right into it. All the emotion, all the heartache, all the frustration, all the confusion, all that pain. It may be the harder trek, it may take longer to get through it, but it'll be more rewarding in the end. Building bridges might save you that pain that is so much of what makes you human, but if you decide to go through it instead, you'll have learned how to swim at the end. It's important to remember that it's never 1, 2, 3, and then you're there, but it might be 5 steps backwards and then 2 more steps forwards and then 3 steps backwards and then 1 step forward. It's never just an upward journey. So that's my last step, that you need to remember that it's not an upward journey. It's kind of like Mario Kart. Life is never a straight path to the finish line. And you know, sometimes it's not even about getting to the finish line, but unlocking new destinations and starting a new story. But it's always going to be a path full of obstacles, and you're going to slip and you're going to divert from your road. Please tell me I'm not the only person that does that. And you will find out who's willing to run you over for their own personal gain. And you're going to feel like you're in last place sometimes, but that doesn't mean that you're not going anywhere. It is a path of twists and turns and ups and downs and just honestly a bunch of crap. But you're going to get through it, and that's what matters, and we're going to get through it. You don't have to be okay now because it's okay to not be okay. You just have to know that you will be okay. And we're going to learn so much, and I'm so happy to be so sad, because sadness is a place where you really learn how to find your way, and wow, that is such a beautiful part of life. So I will see you guys next Tuesday, and as many Tuesdays as it takes you to finally feel okay. And seriously, if you just need someone to talk to, shoot me a message, because I know what it's like to feel alone, and you're going to need some help along the way sometimes, but that's also okay. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. I will see you guys next week. Here's what my social media posts would look like if they were actual